What is up, guys? Again, NotTheWorst here, bringing another Black Desert online video, and today we're taking a look at the patch notes for March 23rd. There are a few things in here, but one of the things not in it are events. They are going to be letting us know what events are going on after the Gyfin Ball Episode 2, which is coming up this Saturday. Depending on your time zone, it might be extremely late for you, but it's 8 o'clock UTC. I think it's something like 3 or 4 a.m. Eastern time for me. So yeah, there's that. But anyways, March 26th, that'll be up, and then they say we've prepared a lot of fun events for you. So until then, no events this week. In the patch notes, interesting way to present that. You'd think maybe just run a couple of events then, and then whatever the big stuff is you could say for Gyfin Ball, but what do I know? Moving on from there into content updates, we did get, I guess this qualifies as character updates, but nonetheless, Takros, the skill instructor of Veli, has been added to the battle arena. This is now permanent. This is, to me, a pretty obvious decision to change just the state of how the game works as far as like actually changing out skill add-ons. At this point of the game, you should be able to just swap into the battle arena, swap them out as you want, try different things. Makes it a lot easier too if you were like actually testing different things, especially when the class reboots came out and you wanted to tweak a few things going back and forth to a skill instructor. Got pretty annoying. So eliminating that at least a bit is kind of nice, and definitely a very, very welcome quality of life change. So you can just hop on into a battle arena from anywhere as long as your HP is full and you're not in a motion or anything. Swap out your skill add-ons as you need, and you can log right back out of the battle arena to where you were. Also changed that trial character is going to be unable to activate forced PvP mode. Relevant character changes, just really Red Moon for Mewa was previously all DP plus 20 for 10 seconds applied onto it. It's now for all DP plus 20 for 20 seconds, so double the duration added to that. We now have quests to help adventurers learn the fundamentals of farming that are added. You can obtain one fence that doesn't require contribution points upon completing the quest line. We hope this will make it appealing for adventurers who are already enjoying farming. As long as you have contribution points to rent a small fence, you can do so without having to remove any fences you already have installed. And then, of course, they have the quests to go along with that. We also got a little bit of an increase to the number of the following wild monsters for hunting by about 20%. We've got the giant boar, elk, wolf, giant fox, lioness, lion, the Dregan, male goat, female goat, llama, and yak, the gazelle, feather wolf, faraka, and farina, the grass rhino, verdure, buck, doe, shadow wolf, and shadow lion as well. Into the item updates, we do have improved the following items to be used to craft the immortal, the ones that don't end when you die, via simple alchemy with the event corrupt oil of immortality. That is the armor draft and perfume charm as well. Changed horse XP increase to mount XP increase, which is kind of whatever. Same in the same vein, just a few text changes. The extra damage to monsters artifact was changed to extra AP against monsters instead. And then did increase the lower limit prices for the following items. These items were sold by NPC vendors at a price below the lower limit price being sold on the central market, including commission. So due to this change, orders that were placed were also removed and sent to your warehouse. And these items are the bear hide carpet, the stuffed fox head, stuffed weasel, jack-o'-lantern ornament, halberd of the swamp ornament, scrapper's gloves ornament, and the stuffed elk head as well. You also can no longer sell cron stones at shops. I actually didn't realize that was a thing, but I don't know, I guess it was. So moving into monster updates, this mostly just applies to Gyfin if you've tried grinding there. I'll read what they said about it, and then I'll just kind of explain because I've spent most of my time at Gyfin since it came out. We increased the number of Fragment of Despair, Gyfin Racia Decimators, that are summoned so that you can defeat more of them. Accordingly, we adjusted certain rewards and instances in which you can defeat 2 Despair Gyfin Racia Decimators simultaneously. You can now anticipate a little more loot when you defeat the Fragment of Despair Gyfin Racia Decimators in a normal way. In addition, we changed the locations of and removed certain towers of transfusion so that monsters wouldn't stop moving or get stuck in locations of certain geographical features to give you a combat experience that flows more smoothly. If you're not familiar with this, what's occurred is that you were able to actually get 2 Despair, or the elite versions of the Decimators, to spawn on the same tower, and you would get double the amount of the fragment ones that come through, which obviously increased your trash loot quite a bit. Just for reference, when I'm like streaming and chilling on a yellow scroll, I would do like 9 to 10k trash loot prior to this change. And if I did a double despair spawn, which I actually just found out about last Saturday, Friday or Saturday anyways, and if I did a double despair spawn, that would easily go to 11, 12, 13k, depending on how many despairs got spawned and the double ones actually got pulled for it. So that was not as intended. They adjusted that, but at the same time, I'll read below what they adjusted for that. So they actually kind of buffed doing it normally. Applied the following changes and fixes to the Gyfin Rasia Temple Underground. The number of fragment decimators was increased by 50%. The probability to obtain loot from the fragments was decreased by 20%. The combat and skill XP rewarded from the fragment decimators was decreased by 30% also. The issue where monsters wouldn't spawn from the Towers of Transfusion when defeating them was fixed. If you're not familiar with that, sometimes when you killed the big elite dudes along with like a despair dude, it for some reason would just trigger a thing where it didn't respawn the next wave of them, and you would just sit there, and you'd have to change servers to actually deal with that, which could be super annoying. And the second fragment of despair was changed to not be created even when two or more of the despair decimators are defeated at a single tower transfusion in a short period of time. So you're not going to be able to double trigger those anymore to get extra ones spawning it. You'll just end up wasting your time killing a second one realistically, or whoever was pulling the double one for you. Certain towers of transfusion were located or removed. That was again to avoid some of these glitches and the double spawn type thing. My personal favorite one was gone, but there's still plenty, so I just went over to a different one when I tried it out and fixed the issue where the butcher wouldn't move in certain locations or would get stuck in certain objects. So there was some chatter about this, and full disclosure, I went ahead and put in an hour and a half of grind already just to kind of check it out. So I told you kind of ballpark where my chilling out trash numbers were with this. This kind of seems like it might be an XP nerf at a glance, or maybe even trash. That's not the case since you have the increase in number by 50%. So again, this is not like hardcore mode, like super try hard trying to do it. Was 9 to 10k on a yellow loot scroll just playing normally. Forget about the double despair spawn because those are now gone. So 9 to 10k ballpark then. In my first hour it was over 11k, and I also AFK'd multiple times because I was simultaneously doing our IRL work. So I probably lost a good 5 to 10 minutes in that round as well for it. So the trash loot is actually a pretty moderate, nice little jump in the like thousands, 1 to 2,000 potentially with it as far as the actual trash loot. And then the XP actually came out about 0.2 ahead of what I was before doing it. So although this seems like a nerf by just kind of glancing at it, since the ability to obtain loot from it was reduced by 20% and the XP was reduced by 30%, the increase of 50% of the decimators it overcomes that and then some. So don't worry, it's not a nerf unless you were comparing it to the double despair spawn. In that case, I mean, yeah, it is, but also that wasn't intended. So I don't know what to tell you. Get over it. Other than that, nothing like huge that's going on for it, so we can jump on over to the Pearl Shop. Oh, last thing, this actually was kind of huge, at least to me. That's what she said. You can now discard multiple items in a category instead of just having to click one by one, so you can see there. So you can select it and then discard and then choose to do all of them. Another QOL that probably should have been implemented like 5 ever ago, but here we are. So headed over to the Pearl Shop. Here's what we got going on. A couple of Pearl Box things. I'm going to be honest with you, not super appealing to me. I'm going to drop $100. I kind of want a little more than this stuff, but it's just me. Don't buy it if you don't want it, because I won't. If you want to get the $100 Pearl Box set up here, you'll get an additional bonus of a 3-day Blessing of Old Moon, 10 Valk's Cry, 50 Kronstone, and a 10% discount coupon. And if you want to get the $200 version, it is 7-day Blessing of Old Moon, 10 Valk's Cry, 50 Krons, and 20% discount coupon. I know those ones are always like light on the bonuses, which is kind of baffling to me. Like the only time I would jump on something like this is when they do the like 6,000 pearls and you get 6,000 more for it, but I don't know, whatever. The Mount Skill Selection coupon is now available. I think it's the first time we've had it in the Pearl Shop. I believe we got it as a login reward once before, but you can now pick it up. It's 3,100 pearls, which I suppose makes sense. Keep in mind you can only use this on a mount one time. So if you've done it on your mount, you're not going to be able to do it again on that same mount. So just FYI before you go jumping into buying those. Be careful with that. The extra mount XP scroll 10 hours is available for 120 pearls. We've got outfits here. Riddle me this outfit box, which is kind of an RNG, not kind of, it's an RNG way of maybe getting same amount of crons or slightly ahead. It's 2,700 pearls to pick it up, and then you have a even probability, 12.5%, to get anything from 2 premium outfit boxes of various types, or just one, for instance, classic or succession classic box as well. So I guess you can roll the dice on that if you want to. There's one for 1350, which is just going to be a straight upgrade. So you could potentially pick up 2 costumes for 1350 if you get a little bit of luck going on there. Then there's the Riddle Me This outfit box 6+1, which is 16,200 pearls. So you'll get 7 of those because that is what 6+1 is. Then we've got a couple of packs for some outfits here. The Rosa de Chiron, and we also have the Spring Blossom packs if you want to pick those up for your class. We've got the Willow Breeze outfit pack along with it. It's at $16.50. Arctic Fang is available, same price, $16.50. Into pets, we've got Wizard Ghost Fee. You can pick up 4 of them. It's 2+2 pack for 3,300 pearls. Golden Hedgehog pack is back around 2210 pearls this time. It's got the Golden Hedgehog, a 16 slot inventory coupon, 11 energy tonics, the large ones, 2 sealed Book of Life one day, and 3 Perfume of Swiftness with it. So a little life skilling pack there if you haven't already gotten your Hedgehog. We've got the Fantastic Young Dragon pack for $15.40. It's got the dragon in there, and then you select one of the Master Enhancers rarities, the Dream Horse, or the Magic Crystal rarities, depending on what you want. Then we've got packages, the Everyday Enhancement pack. This is purchasable once per day per family. It's 159 pearls, gives you 5 Artisans, 5 Valk's Cry, 20 Cronstone, then 5 Memory Fragments, and 2 item drop scrolls. As far as your price per Artisan, it's not super amazing. This one's a little over 30 pearls. And again, anything like under 25 is pretty decent. 20 or under is insanely good. If you're talking about specifically Artisans, in my opinion here, this has other items that have some amount of value as well, Valk's Cry, Cronstone, Memory Fragments, but realistically being able to get 2 item collection increase scrolls per day for 159 pearls is very, very good. Just to put that into perspective, you usually see like the 1250 Blessing of Commissylve or book bundle. Those are like $12.50 for it, and you get 10 or 15 if they're feeling generous. In this case, if you were to get 10, it would be 5 days of this, so you'd be around 700 pearls instead. So pretty low cost compared to what you usually have for options for picking up item collection increase scrolls. Just mentioning that because I have been around the Reddits and noticing a lot more often that people are asking about how do I get more item collection increase scrolls, and outside of Dark Rifts. Good luck, buddy. You need to swipe. Mystical Artisan Enhancement Packs, 3,400 pearls. You get the Artisan Memory at 75 of those. And then you'll get the bundle as well, where you can roll the dice on getting potentially more. Or you can also just choose to flat out get 50 additional Artisans, depending on your call. So you'd have a guaranteed 125 out of this, or just roll the dice and maybe get more, maybe get less. All on you. Almighty Training Pack is 2665 pearls. It's got 11 mount skill change coupons, 200 crons, and then you get a bonus 2 10-hour mount XP scrolls, 2 fiery celerity drops, 2 rare courser training boxes as well, which have the Dream Horse mats in it. Maids and Butlers is 2+2, which is also 4. We've got the mount skill change is 3+3 on that, 750 to get those. Then we have the premium value pack. Keep in mind, this is the one that does return pearls to you over the course of it existing, so you get a little bit of money back on that one over time. Well, not money. You'll never get your money back, but you get pearls back. It's $22.50 for that, and you'll get a bonus on Artisan's Blessing, so you get an Artisan each day for those 30 days as well. Additionally, we have 90-day packs for everything here. The Value Pack, the Blessing of Commissylve, and Secret Book of Old Moon. It gives you some bonuses. Item drop scrolls there, 15 of those for it. Obviously, not nearly as good as the bundle that you get daily if you want to, and you were specifically shopping for item collection scrolls. Then we have a couple of storage options, Shikatsu and Sandgrain Bazaar, plus 20 on sale if you were looking for those. So there you have it for this week's patch notes. Not a ton of stuff going on. Interesting Gyfin changes. Not upset about it. Guess we just kind of have to wait until Saturday, see what events are rolling around there, what gets announced. So kind of looking forward to that and just kind of chilling until then. So let me know what you guys think about what's going on in the comments down below. If you're looking for anything in particular to come up for the Calpheon Ball, let me know. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to like it. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe so you get notifications when new videos do go live. And if you'd like to catch me playing live, there's a link to my Twitch page in the description. You can jump on over there, drop a follow, so you get notifications for that as well. With that said, that's going to be it for this one. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I will see you next time.